Welcome to the 26th Hayley-Roxanna Crafts Quick Crochet video, where I share information, hints and tips on one area of crochet in a short video. In this video, I am focusing on how to do puff stitches. Puff stitch forms thick and fluffy double-sided bobbles, which can be used to create motifs, as in this blanket here, or just as a row of interest, sometimes among other stitches, sometimes on their own, as here. Puff stitch are a variation of the half treble crochet stitch in UK terms, or the half double crochet stitch in US terms. Puff stitch is usually not really abbreviated, they just put puff in the instructions in your pattern. But as usual, I would advise you to check the pattern notes before starting a project to confirm the abbreviation the designer has used. As I am right-handed, these instructions are intended for right-handed crocheters. However, if you are a left-handed crocheter, you could use me as a mirror image so you reverse the hand positions and orientation. I'm using some DK yarn and a 4.5mm hook to demonstrate with, but the process is the same regardless of yarn weight and hook size. So I've got some rows of treble crochet stitches using UK terms, or double crochet stitches if you're working in US terms. And I want to work a puff stitch into this next stitch along my row. So I'm going to start by doing a yarn over, and then I will insert my hook into the stitch. I will yarn over and pull through, and then I want to pull that loop up so that it is the same height as a treble stitch, so the one next to it. I will then repeat this 3 more times. So yarn over, insert the hook, pull through a loop and pull it up to the height of a treble. Yarn over, insert and pull through and pull it up. And then one more. Insert and pull it up. Like so. So I've now got 9 loops on my hook. I'm then going to do another yarn over, and I'm just going to pull through the first 8 of those loops. So I just want to hold that one back. And this can be a little bit fiddly. You might just need to wiggle your hook, and I find pointing the hook down like so does help to stop it getting caught. It's like that. And then I'll do one more yarn over and just pull through the last 2 to secure my puff stitch. There we go. That's a puff stitch. An alternative way to finish the puff stitch is to pull through all 9 loops at the end in one go. So yarn over and just pull through all 9. Again, you just need to wiggle that hook through all the way through. There we go. And you can also, if you want to, or if the pattern states to, do a chain 1 just to secure that puff, like so. If you want a thinner puff stitch, you can stop when there are 7 loops on the hook, or for a thicker puff stitch, continue until there are 11 or 13 loops on the hook. How thick or thin you want your puff stitches depends on the effect you want and what the pattern requires, as well as your personal preference. I would always advise reading the pattern notes to determine if the pattern has a specific requirement for the size of the puff stitch, as well as how to finish it. If you have any questions about puff stitches, please pop them in the comments. And in the next quick crochet video, I will demonstrate the bead stitch.